Hello, my Wildcats for WMS. This is Mrs. Graybeck, your wonderful, friendly neighborhood librarian, here to talk to you about summer reading and what that is looking like and what is expected for your first new year at 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. So I am on the library website, which is wmslmc.org. I have clicked on 2021 summer reading. These things will also be available on the Wyndham Middle School website, so you can easily access everything that I'm talking about today. What I've done is I have created a virtual classroom for you all, so you can easily access all the things that you need online if need be. So what you're seeing is all the books that have been chosen by the Summer Reading Committee. We had about 20 students who suggested about 60 to 70 books and then read a bunch of them. And then we all voted on, or they voted on what books needed to be on the list for this year. So what's really cool about this is if you click on any of the books that look like something you were interested in, you can learn a little bit more about it. Like if I click on The Dark Deep, it's going to bring me to a YouTube video about the book. All of these will do that. If it's not a book trailer, then it's someone reviewing it or it's someone who has written it and wants to talk about their book. That's what's really cool. The other way you can find out what books you are interested in is there is actually a book flyer. You can click on the link that is up here on the TV. And the book flyer will have a summary of each book. So it's alphabetical. You can easily find what you're looking for. And here's English and Spanish down below. Super nifty. After which you can also take a look at the summer reading instructions, which I'm going to pull up in a second. There is a link to the Willimantic Public Library. So if you see a book that you're interested in and want to make sure that they have it, you can do that. Also a place for you to go to register for upcoming programs that they're going to have, and I'll talk about that in a second. There's also a link to the actual library website in case you need more assistance with anything else. If I was to click on this, it'd bring me to the homepage where you can also find my email if you need to get a hold of me, or you can find more information on certain ways to complete your projects. So there are helpful tech tips and stuff that you can get to. Now, the summer reading instructions as I click on the laptop. Here's the deal. You need to choose one of the fiction books that is on this list, anything that you see here, and you need to choose a nonfiction book, that's 2 books, to read. Of course, once you read your fiction book, there are 4 possible top projects that you can complete for a total of 50 points. And then your nonfiction book, which again, any nonfiction book you want, can be about horses, can be about dragons, can be about soccer players or Amelia Earhart, whatever you want to do. As long as you like it and you're going to read it. All you have to do after you've read it is create a critique of the book. So you want to make sure that you include things like positive characteristics or what could the author have done better or who could you recommend this to? It's a couple paragraphs. That's it. That's your other 50 points. Okay? If something doesn't go right or you're not sure if you're going to get it done, you easily could come to one of our book discussions. And this is what I meant about registering for one of their events that is coming up during the summer. Myself and Miss Frances McGrath and Miss Lisa Clymer from Willimantic Public Library will be hosting 3 separate book talks. One Tuesday, July 27th, which is on the Donut Fix, a really hilarious book. So that's entertaining. And Thursday, August 12th will be me. Talking about Black Brother. And then Thursday, August 26th, will be Miss Clymer talking about Be Prepared, which is one of our graphic novels as well. This is worth 25 points if you come. Plus, there's free pizza. Just make sure you register ahead of time so that we know how much pizza we have to order. Okay? So let's just back up really fast to those fictional projects. You get to choose one of these 4. Okay? One option is you can create a soundtrack or playlist about a key scene or specific people in the book that you read. You want to choose 5 songs, print out the lyrics, and then explain why each song is important or why you picked that for your project. Okay. Another thing you do is create a picture or a comic book about one of the books that you read. Probably not one of the comic books because they're already comic books, but you want to take a specific scene or make your own version of the story with at least 10 pages or frames. Okay, so frames being little boxes that you see. It's a couple pages with 2 to 3 sentences minimum and per page or frame. All right. In the news is when you can create a newspaper, but just the front page that tells about events and characters in your book. So this could be anything you want to call it. It could be your name chronicles or something like that. And you want to include weather if you would like something that relates to the book, and advertisements for things that could be within the book. So the example here is if it was if you were reading Harry Potter, you could do one of the wand advertisements. Or let's say you chose to read about, or you read Frindle, and that has to do with pens and naming it something new. You have an advertisement for a pen, easy peasy. Or Haikyuu, soccer balls. I'm just saying, this would totally work. All right. The last option you can do is movie trailer or filmed key scene. So you can choose a specific scene or kind of sum it all up into an actual movie trailer and record it. You want to include some form of script that has to do with actual things that have to do with the book. And if you get any of your friends to help you out with that, awesome. But you want to make sure that they also do their project too, because we can't team up like that, unfortunately. All right, so one fiction book, one nonfiction book. Now I showed you the books here, and I also talked about the book flyer here. But what you also need to know is that all of these books are listed on the third page in this document. You'll see ones that have an asterisk are also available in Spanish. And anything that says available in Sora means it's available on the free ebook app that we have through the school. To get to that, you want to make sure that you have signed into your school account. Go up into the waffle where you'd usually see classroom and sheets and slides. And go all the way to the bottom and click on the little rocket band. And this is going to bring you to our Sora app. You can also download this if your parents allow you to onto your phone, and you can read an ebook that way as long as you use your school account to log in. It's all connected through Google. So Dogman is one of the ones that is on the list. You can easily read it here. But if you are one of those people who, like myself, need something physical, all of these books are going to be available at the Willimantic Public Library. Some in Spanish and some not, but these are the ones that you can find. All right, this list also has what kind of genre it is, what grade level it's appropriate for, age level, and then reading level. So if you are one of those people who wants to make sure that they're reading something on their level, perfect for you. I want you to read. That's the important thing, okay? And enjoy it. So if you do end up reading one of those books that we are talking about, I look forward to seeing you during the summer. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to email me. My email's on the library website, or you can access me through the school website. I will be around during summer school as well, so I am available. In the meantime, enjoy your reading, no matter what you're reading, and make sure that you have a great summer. And I'll see you in the fall. Thank you.